When you feel alone, do this. You know, sometimes life throws you into the depths of loneliness and it feels like there's no way out. But let me tell you something. Loneliness isn't the end. It's the beginning. It's the spark that can ignite a fire inside you. Today, I challenge you to join me in turning that loneliness into your greatest source of motivation and inspiration. Loneliness. It's that silent companion that shows up uninvited, creeping in when you least expect it. We've all been there, whether it's the aftermath of a breakup, moving to a city where nobody knows your name, or just feeling out of sync with the world around you. Loneliness can weigh you down like an anchor. But here's the thing. Loneliness isn't just a feeling, it's a call to action. It's a reminder that something's missing, and it's up to you to find it. When you're feeling alone, it's easy to spiral. You start questioning yourself. Am I enough? What's wrong with me? You begin to wonder if anyone else feels this way, if you're the only one stuck in this darkness. But let me tell you, those thoughts, they're lies. Lies that want to keep you down, keep you from reaching out, keep you from becoming who you were meant to be. Loneliness can hit hard. It can take a toll on your mind, your heart, even your body. And when you're in that space, it's tempting to reach for the wrong things, things that numb the pain but don't heal the wound. You might turn to substances, distractions, anything to fill the void. But that void isn't meant to be filled with temporary fixes. It's meant to be filled with purpose. Here's the truth. Loneliness does not define your worth. It's not a verdict on who you are. It's a signal that you need to connect, to build, to grow. It's a challenge to dig deep and rise above. I remember a time in my life when I was in a new city, surrounded by strangers, feeling like I had lost my way. I was alone, disconnected. But instead of letting that loneliness consume me, I decided to do something about it. I started volunteering at a local animal shelter. And you know what happened? I met people who shared my passion, who showed me kindness, who became my friends. That loneliness turned into a community, into support, into strength. I've met so many people who faced loneliness head-on and turned it into something beautiful. Some found their tribe in clubs or groups. Others discovered new skills that brought them joy and connection. There are even those who, out of loneliness, built businesses that gave them a sense of purpose and brought others along for the ride. The lesson is this: you don't have to be lonely. You don't have to stay stuck. You have the power to change your story, to reach out, to connect in ways that matter. Loneliness is not a life sentence. It's a stepping stone. A place to start, not a place to stay. One of the most powerful truths I've learned is that loneliness isn't the absence of connection, it's the catalyst for it. When you're feeling lonely, that's when you're most driven to seek out what's missing. It's when you're open to new possibilities, ready to take the risks that lead to real, meaningful relationships. And when you do, you create bonds stronger than ever before. So let's recap. Loneliness is something we all experience at some point, but it's not a reflection of your worth. It can challenge you, but it can also push you to grow, to connect, to build something beautiful out of the emptiness. Don't let loneliness defeat you. Let it drive you to take action, to reach out, to create a life full of purpose and belonging. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this message hits home and inspires you to take that first step towards connection. If you've got thoughts or stories to share, drop them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, because we're just getting started. Check out my other video on practical ways to build connections and overcome loneliness. And remember, you have the power to turn loneliness into your greatest strength.